No, you're on a cruise course to go into the 200 billion tariffs in the fall if something doesn't happen.
So why are you saying the 500 billion does not matter so much? Because we're already on track to have significant tariffs, nonetheless.
I think the 500 billion does matter. I don't think that that's something that we push. The question is whether any of this stuff happens. So 500 billion is the president's way of saying we will go all the way to the end with China. There's no stopping us, and I think that's correct in terms of the initiation of the next 200 billion. To go to 500 billion, the president doesn't want to go there. He will, but I think that there's going to be something that stops this.
How closely will the Chinese be watching this meeting this week between Mr. Juncker and Mr. Trump? If there's any kind of positive rhetoric coming out of it, does that apply to the possibilities with China as well, or slightly different where you've got an ally, less big trading partner as the EU is relative to China?
Well, the Chinese are sniffing for any clues they can because they don't know what to offer, and they don't know if they do offer what they're supposed to offer, whether it will be accepted, and if it is accepted, whether it will be held to. That said, the way to look at this is you've got a trade war on two different trajectories. One is with China and one is with autos. And the China is going ahead full steam, and I think you're about to see the next set of this with autos.
You think autos is going to go full steam?
I think autos is going. I think you'll see auto tariffs as early as next month, at least the announcement of auto tariffs happening as early as next month. And again, this is used. The president would like to see this used as a battering ram in order to get what he wants.
But how much are the autos a negotiating ploy for China?
There's a component of it, but I think autos is actually based on Canada and knocking them into NAFTA too, and secondarily on getting the EU tariffs down. So the president has really picked a battle with everybody right now, and you've got the China tariffs, and auto tariffs are not irrelevant to them, but that's a separate trajectory. But then at the same time, the auto tariffs will be launched into, and then the president will be saying, we're going to go all the way. This is a political winner for me going into the midterms. Either this happens or we'll see tariffs.
What is the risk, by the way, on the intellectual property side, that somehow China retaliates against a company like Apple?
It's very high. I mean, right now.
And what does that look like? How does that manifest itself?
Well, maybe some people show up at your store and say that there's reasons why you can't sell today. Maybe there's your shipments are not reaching their destinations. The Chinese are masters at non-tariff barriers, and the second that you get
that's so passive aggressive, right?
No, but that's
aggressive aggressive that the president's coming on with.
Well, that's true, but they've also run out of tariffs to counter with. Right. So once you break 137 billion, then you have to start doing something creative, and the Chinese know how to do this. They've got everything ready to really push back against U.S. companies.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.